contractor Juan Barbieri uses the money we save to turn that fixer-upper into a dream home.
Oh my God, it's incredible.
Is this the same house?
Oh my God!
You guys ready to see some houses? Let's do it.
Right now we're living in a small, cramped, one-bedroom apartment.
There's no space. We just bump heads all the time.
The kitchen's too small. All of our appliances are on a bookshelf. I mean, we can't use the bathroom very easily at the same time. It's just not enough space. We've been living in the apartment for 6 years. We're looking for a house that has at least 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Our max budget is $475,000.
Scott and Tara have an agent they've been working with, so I'm just gonna consult with them and show them some properties they might not have considered otherwise. And I'll be there to advise them through the negotiations.
Look for things under duress.
Okay.
High days on market, because there's great deals to be had there. Foreclosures, short sales, stuff that we can get a great deal.
I've taken so many nights and weekends up with looking at houses. All of them seem pretty much the same.
None of these houses are very unique, and they're super expensive. It's been tougher than we have thought it was gonna be.
You guys must be Scott and Tara.
Hi.
Hop in. Tell me about yourselves.
Yeah, well, we just got married a few months ago. We did our own wedding and tried to skimp and save for that so we could have the down payment for a house.
We had our reception in a backyard. We're willing to make compromises. That's, I think, what we're trying to do in our home search as well.
Why don't you guys tell me exactly what it is you're looking for in a house?
Kind of not, you know, a cookie cutter.
I would just really love to have a dining room where we can have a meal together.
Okay.
Having dinner every night at a coffee table feels like I'm a college student. I really would love a dining room and feel like a grown-up.
The house that I'm gonna show you right now, I think meets much of your criteria. I suspect you guys may like it a lot.
Great.
There's my good friend Juan.
Juan Barbieri is my contractor. What he brings to the table is the ability to transform houses into people's dream homes.
Hey, I'm Juan.
Hi, Scott.
Great to meet you, Scott.
My wife, Tara.
Hey, great to meet you.
Let's go look at the house.
Yeah. Yep.
This house is a 1967 ranch that's 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. It's been on the market for 127 days, but at $450,000, it's $25,000 below their budget.
That excites me. We could even do a little customization to it.
Wow. Needs some paint.
It needs more than paint.
That living room is gross.
Nasty.
It needs so much work.
What is going on there?
I don't know, what's with all the, what is that, soot? Or
That's 40 years of not cleaning.
of
Yeah.
not painting?
I think part of the reason that you'll find they've not done a whole lot in here is because it's an estate sale.
An estate sale means that the seller is no longer with us. You're never negotiating with the actual seller. It's going to be a representative of the seller, generally a family member or a lawyer. It certainly makes negotiating tricky at best.
I mean, it's a nice size. Definitely has that going for it.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Super blue kitchen. That kitchen is a time warp. I mean, what a trip. Maybe they're the original cabinets.
I would say it's unlikely. I don't think they're from 67, do you?
I can't imagine anybody would come in here and put these in after 67.
It is dated. It is going to need an incredible amount of work. That's where we're going to get the money off of the price.
Oh my God, how old is this?
It's got a temperature chart for all of my favorites. Look, pork, 350.
We gotta make sure it's fresh. It's even in cursive. I mean, they don't make it do cursive on anything anymore.
Even though that kitchen needs to be redone top to bottom, I kind of like it. I like the size, though.
Yeah, it's definitely open.
Yeah.
It's definitely a bigger kitchen than what we have.
What I would do is get rid of all these upper cabinets. I'd get rid of this railing. And then take this countertop and actually swing it around to here so that I can create a separation between the kitchen and then what would now become the new entry into the living space.
I could see that.
I have a cantilever bar top here so we can put 3 bar stools. so you can serve your food. This is a completely modern kitchen, taking advantage of all the space and the open sight lines.
People can kind of converse while I'm cooking. I mean, that part I think sounds great. This room's kind of cute.
That's your dining room.
Wow.
Having a formal dining room is really important to me. That dining room is pretty close to being perfect. It's a little tiny, but I could see myself entertaining in there.
Oh, no.
Gross.
Obviously, the kitchen and the bath need a lot of work. I can use those things to get this house for a much lower price than what they're asking for it. And if I can get it for a low enough price, Juan will be able to do all the renovations you need.
There's a lot of potential.
It's a good thing we're 25,000 under budget. I just don't know if that's gonna be enough. If the decision on which house to buy was solely up to me, I would definitely be buying an older house that needed some remodeling or some updating, because I think there's more charm and character in older houses. She's totally, I think, a lot more accepting of something new.
I found a few houses that I kind of liked. I mean, the layout was right on the money. It may have been a little bit cookie cutter, but I mean, it would work for me. He has this idea in his head of what he wants, so we're gonna find it.
Today I'm taking Scott and Tara to see a 1955 built home. It's a mid-century modern property. It's priced at $485,000.
I'm getting wet.
I'm sorry, we're hurrying.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good, man, good to see you.
All right, here we go.
Thanks. This property's been on the market for 66 days. That suggests to me that it's got a condition problem.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
I can't say that I love this at all.
Today I'm taking Scott and Tara to see a mid-century modern property. It's priced at $485,000. It's $10,000 over their budget, but it's got character, which Scott wants. And since it needs some work and it's been on the market for a while, I think I can get the price down.
Whoa. Pretty bright.
There are a lot of nice shades of green, and that is not one of them.
Beyond the paint, there are some things I want you to know about the house.
It's hard to get beyond the paint, to be truthful. I mean,
It's 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,900 square feet. It's been on 66 days.
the size is good. I mean, coming from our apartment, it's much bigger, so that's nice.
The hardwood floors in here are beautiful. I mean, they're in really good shape for a 1955 house.
Not sure about the lighting in here. I don't even understand why is this even here? It doesn't make sense.
Maybe that's probably where they had set up their dining area.
We want to block the traffic to the kitchen and the deck out there. I mean,
The flow, the traffic is a little awkward, but those are things that we can fix.
Oh my God.
Oh.
wow.
It's probably not much bigger than our apartment.
There's no refrigerator in here even. So it's gonna get even smaller, right?
I can't live with a kitchen space the same size as our apartment.
And to spend all this money and end up with that is not what we're gonna do.
It would be a gut job. I mean, we'd want to get rid of all of it. I know it doesn't look like it has any redeeming values, but it's just about placement. It's just about organizing the space. This wall comes down. I'm now opening up the whole kitchen to this space. An L-shaped countertop, L-shaped cabinets.
Nice.
You have your entire kitchen, everything that you need, and you'd still be able to see and use this entire space. This is a 4-bedroom house, right?
Yeah.
If you guys are willing to maybe sacrifice a bedroom, convert the bedroom on the other side, this room, into a dining room, you guys would have a great new kitchen with an open floor plan and a formal dining room.
Sounds great, right? Yeah, that would make a huge difference, and I think would make me a lot more interested and excited about buying the house.
Yeah.
Sink is green. I mean, it looks original from the 50s.
Do you know how hard it is to get a green sink these days?
Well, now we're back to basically gutting this whole thing too.
You just read my mind, yeah.
My negotiation strategy is very, very simple. I want to make sure that the sellers realize no one will buy the house in this condition, and they better give me a lot of money off.
I like the style, the mid-century modern,
Me too.
the space that it has.
Right. It needs so much work.
I know.
These are mostly cosmetic things. It's space planning and rearranging. These are all things that are very, very doable if we can get a couple bucks.
Couple of bucks.
More than a couple bucks.
This house has nice size, but it needs work everywhere. And given that it's already $10,000 over budget, I don't know how we're gonna make this work. Tara, when I saw her the first time, was definitely an irresistible, uncontrollable force. I was pretty smitten. Want to be able to provide for her and to give her everything that I think she deserves.
Today I'm showing Scott and Tara a 1965 built contemporary home that's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's priced at $510,000. You guys want to go see a house?
Yeah. At 510, not only do we need a reduction on that, but we gotta hope there's nothing wrong with it and it's move-in ready.
Kind of interesting contemporary steps here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
This is nice.
nice. I like the floors.
This property was recently foreclosed, but it was bought by a foreclosed flipper.
Some of my concerns when you're going to buy a house that was flipped by an investor is sometimes the choices are a little bit suspect and the quality of the work is a little bit suspect.
I mean, first impression, the size is nice, has a fireplace. The floor color is nice, but I don't know, it kind of feels like it's maybe plastic or something.
No, the floors are actually real wood. They're just engineered, so they're not really finished on site. They're just laid down, finished like this. In fact, it's ironic, I have these same floors in my house, and they hold up great for traffic and wear and tear, yeah.
I like the color scheme too.
Me too.
With the white trim and the tan walls. It looks really nice.
You can see all the way to the water there. Not bad.
Ah, beautiful.
Beautiful.
You know, I always wanted, some elevation, some view. I mean, it makes me feel special. It makes me feel important. I love
Really?
it.
Without the
all it
view,
takes to feel you.
he doesn't feel special.
That's all I needed, Mike. I know it wasn't on my list, but this is all I
Money.
needed. That living room is amazing. The view is spectacular. I'm starting to see my couch in there.
Let's go see how the master looks.
It's okay. I mean, it's not too big.
I mean, it's nicely finished. It's just kind of small again.
The master bedroom is a big disappointment.
But I think there's some things that we can do. What I would do is just blow out this exterior wall. This exterior wall is shared by the bedroom and bath. I would push it back about 4 feet, actually adding square footage to your house. With that, I can build a new bathroom with a jacuzzi tub, a single stand-up shower with a glass enclosure, and a big vanity.
Whoa.
So you'd have a master, luxurious bathroom.
That sounds like a great master.
We're already $35,000 over our budget.
This is still a viable option in my mind. When you talk about dealing with a professional rehabber, they may need the capital out of this project to move on to the next project.
Nice.
It's exactly what you wanted, Tara, right?
The kitchen is awesome. It's totally ready to go.
Yeah, it's really nice to see a kitchen that we don't have to completely gut and remodel for a change. I don't know if we can fit
Well,
a huge
I
table in
envision
there.
kind of having at least, 8 table settings. You can definitely not get that in here.
Right.
Technically, this is a need-in space.
If you're looking for a formal dining room, this isn't gonna be it.
I mean, it's a little small, but I mean, at least there's a space.
It's true.
When you're looking at a house that's been flipped, you want to find out what the flipper paid for it. Then you want to estimate what the renovation costs were, and now you know exactly what the seller's bottom line is, which I suspect is a lot less than $510,000.
For me, ultimately it comes down to, do we just go for something that's more move-in ready and have to make certain concessions?
Yeah.
Next to marrying Scott, this is the biggest decision I've ever had to make. I mean, this is our house. This is where we're gonna live. This is our life.
Mike is coming over today to talk about the houses we've seen. We looked at 3 really great houses. How do you decide? It's really tough.
It's a tough decision. Now you see why we need to move out as soon as possible.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's little cramped quarters.
Well, no, it's great. You know what? This motivates me to get you the house that you want.
We think we know which one we're gonna go with.
Which house speaks to you the most?
Well, what do you think?
We looked at 3 really great houses. How do you decide?
We think we know which one we're gonna go with, but we're not all the way there, and we're hoping you could help us out. Tara and I have discussed these houses a lot. I mean, we stayed up till all hours of the night talking about this.
Why don't we start with house number 1? It's the cheapest of all 3 houses that we saw, but it's also the one that needs the most work.
Yeah.
One thing I do love about it is the price.
Right,
I
yeah.
mean,
Well,
can't beat that.
you don't want to buy a house just because it's the best deal out there.
Much like a helicopter ride. You don't want the cheapest one.
It also is interesting because it's an estate sale. Generally, there's a trustee that's been named who has charge of the estate.
Like a family member or something like
Sometimes it is, who knows? They could have grown up in that house. You know what I mean? And then there is a lot of emotional tie-in to
that.
it.
Right.
The second house we saw, it happens to be the mid-priced house of the bunch.
That kitchen is super tiny. There's no storage space. We did, like that mid-century feel, mid-century modern
Yeah,
feel.
it definitely has more personality than some of the other houses we saw.
It's been on the market for 66 days.
Is that long enough to have a price reduction?
Anything that's staying on much longer than 30 or so days, there's something wrong there. House number 3 is the most expensive of all 3 houses at $510,000.
It's mainly move-in ready. It would be great to get out of here as soon as possible.
It's not exactly move-in ready because of that bedroom.
Right. I love the view. It's got a lot going for it. It's just cookie cutter, but it's really nice and way, way better than our apartment.
This is a professional flipper. They often need the money from the last project to put into the next project.
So you think there's a possibility that could work for us?
I mean, I do. Which house speaks to you the most?
Well,
Do we have a consensus here?
I think we want to go with house number 2, the mid-century modern.
Wow.
I think with all the things that Juan can do, I think it's going to really be beautiful. The dining room's going to be great. I can really see us having a family someday and Thanksgiving.
No pressure there.
It's not just the house, it's our entire future. If Mike could get the price down and Juan can deliver on all the remodel, I think it could be the perfect house for us.
Scott and Tara have a relationship with an agent. Out of respect for that, I think they should put in any offer with that agent. But what I'll do is provide my advice and strategies for what could be a very tough negotiation.
I'm gonna get with Nat, my assistant. We're gonna pull comps on everything that's sold in the last 6 months that's anywhere near the size of this house. And I'm gonna come back to you with an offer recommendation on where I think we need to start. Be at the place we want to end, which better be a lot less than 485.
Well, let's buy a house.
Sell it.
I'm heading over to meet with Scott. I want to fill him in on what I've found out about the house and discuss how they should proceed with their offer.
I have news that I wanted to chat with
Okay.
you about. I spent all afternoon looking at comps on this property. I mean, based on what I'm seeing, I don't hate their price. I mean, they're on at 485 right now, and I think that if I were the listing agent, I'd put it on tomorrow, probably at the same number, knowing that it's probably worth 470.
Oh no, so this isn't gonna work then?
I'd like us to take a very aggressive stance. I'd like to see us go in at 400,000.
400?
Yeah. At like 400.
To come in $85,000 under seems like a slap in the face.
I think that they don't have any other offers right now. It's been on the market for some time. It is dated. There's not a lot of people asking them to dance.
We've spent so much time looking for a house, and it's been really frustrating, and I'm just worried that it's not going to work out. I don't want to lose the house, and I don't want to get taken advantage of either.
While I don't think we're gonna get the house for 400, it still leaves us the latitude to be able to negotiate with them. And in my experience, most people want to negotiate. Trust me, and I will get you and Tara through this thing, I promise.
Let's do it.
You got it, pal.
Thanks
You
a lot,
cool?
Mike.
Today we're gonna call and let him know that our initial offer is $400,000. I'm just really worried the listing agent's probably gonna laugh when he gets that offer. Like, I don't wanna lose this house.
Good afternoon, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, this is Tara and Scott. How's it going?
Good, how about you?
We sent the offer over at 400 like we discussed, and they didn't move at all. He came back and said 485, and they didn't move a penny. I don't understand what to make of that other than they're telling us to get lost.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Hold on, relax, fill me in. What did you hear back?
Our max budget is $475,000. We sent the offer over at 400 like we discussed, and he came back and said 485, and they didn't move a penny.
This definitely could have been a move on the listing agent's part. Why don't we meet in person and I can give you guys some ideas in terms of strategy to make this thing end up in your favor.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great, because we're a little worried.
Don't freak out. Hear me out.
Okay.
I believe your next move is nothing. Let it sit. I mean, because the moment that you move at all, he knows that he owns you.
So you basically think they're just seeing if we're gonna blink first?
I think so. I mean, it's a high-stakes game of chicken,
Yeah.
essentially. And this is when you really have to sort of be disciplined. And that's hard. It's much easier to say that than to actually do it.
Okay, well, what happens if he calls back and they do want to, come down on the price? I mean,
Start clapping.
our budget's 475. I mean, maybe we should go to like 450 or something.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let me give you some information that I got from Juan. We talked about the renovations that you guys want. Those renovations are going to have a hard cost of $35,000.
Oh my gosh.
35?
If you know your budget's $475,
Yeah.
and we know we have a hard renovation cost of $35 grand,
We can't go higher than 440.
Yeah.
So
I believe that they will move off of their asking price of $485. If they call you back and give you that counteroffer, I want you to give them no response. I know, it's tough, right?
Yeah.
If you jump on that immediately, you're going to indicate how bad you want the house, and I don't want you to do that. Wait a few hours, then call the agent back, and in a pretty non-emotional way, I want you to say, we're gonna offer $440 right now to you. That's our highest and best offer. It's not negotiable.
Man,
Dig in.
All
Let's
right.
go get the house.
Okay.
And this is how you're gonna get it.
I'm still super nervous, but
Me too.
it's been 2 days since the listing agent told us 485. We haven't heard back from them. We're doing what Mike suggested and standing firm at our initial offer of 400,000.
I'm just sitting here, waiting, pacing around my tiny little apartment.
I haven't looked at any other listings, mainly because I can't fathom having to do this process over again, but just really discouraged right now.
I cannot stay another month in that apartment. Oh, sorry. I really hope we get this house.
Good afternoon, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, it's Scott and Tara.
Hey, how's it going? Listen, I've been on pins and needles. What can you tell me?
Yeah, man, well, we did what you said.
We did not call the listing agent back. It took 3 days, but they finally called us back, and he said 460. still above our asking, so.
Okay, and you did not counter them during that phone call when they called and gave you the 460 counter, correct?
No, it was really hard. We did not, and we waited a whole day.
And then we came back with our best and final offer at 440.
Perfect. And did they call back, and where are we at right now? We got a house or no? What can you tell me?
The listing agent, he said 460.
You did not counter them, correct?
No, it was really hard. We did not, and we waited a whole day.
And then we came back with our best and final offer at 440.
Perfect. And did they call back, and where are we at right now? We got a house or no?
Well, we
Just got off the phone with them.
we got the house.
Congratulations, that is awesome. I couldn't be any more pleased, you guys.
Yeah,
I know you were right on. You read the situation exactly right. I mean, we were freaked out, but
you know, we're really glad that you were there to help us.
we really appreciate it.
Now you get to do the fun part. You're gonna get to meet with Juan and design the house of your dreams.
Yes. So excited.
Man.
I can't wait.
All right, you got it.
Scott and Tara's budget is $475,000. They were able to buy the mid-century modern for $440,000, which leaves me $35,000 for renovations, just enough to completely transform it. Hey, Ma,
Yes?
can you come here for a sec?
Yeah, honey.
10 years ago, I decided to join the family business. It's an architectural and construction company. My mom's the architect, and I became the GC. You're gonna like this one.
What is it?
Okay, so it's mid-century modern. Y quieren algo bien abierto. I am 100% Argentinian. It's really funny when I talk to my mom. I don't know if I'm speaking English or Spanish or Spanglish. I mean, right off the bat, I noticed this wall.
Definitely.
Si quito esta pared,
Sí.
me abre todo este espacio al living room.
Siempre, por supuesto. Está bien eso está bien. I would like you to have this kitchen. Are you cooking lately or
Yeah.
or you go to the restaurant every night?
Those are dates. I have to go on dates.
Dates. Is that green here with the dates, the age of the work?
No, the gray hair is because of you. Each one has your name
Oh,
on it.
come on. You always say that. Mine is all full
It's
of
salt
white.
and pepper. They like the salt and
Yeah.
pepper. So good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
I'd like you both to meet Alice. She's the interior designer.
Nice to meet you.
We are very lucky to have her.
I'm excited today. Me
So have a seat. I have your new design plans.
So excited to see this.
What do we get?
The first main thing you're going to notice is this wall that separates the kitchen from the living room, gone.
Nice.
Immediately you're going to have an open floor plan.
That's fantastic.
So with that wall gone, your new kitchen, it's actually quite big and big enough for a really nice island, a generous island.
Awesome. Something we've always wanted.
This is going to be great.
I know that the dining room is super important for you. You want to have a formal dining area to entertain. But what the house does have are 4 bedrooms. And luckily for us, one of them is adjacent to the living area and very near the kitchen.
Right.
So we're going to turn this bedroom into a dining room by adding a beautiful table with plenty of seating and some nice lighting and accessories.
Nice.
We'll also get rid of the door to make it more open to the kitchen. Makes the room much bigger.
Yeah.
Now we can have Thanksgiving.
So what would you say your style is? Is it kind of in line with that mid-century modern flavor?
I would say so. I love dark wood, light colored countertops, and the playful color.
It's finally happening.
It's great. It's amazing. I can't wait.
So let's start with the countertops. We got to get these out, break down this wall, and open up this whole kitchen. Sounds good. There we go. Look at that already. I don't know why they put the wall up in the first place. Coming through. That wasn't so hard. You got enough people at it. Heads up, coming in. In the master suite, we're expanding the bathroom into the old closet. to make room for a modern vanity and a fully tiled Roman shower, which doesn't require a curtain or a door.
I want your input, not just your wallet. I need your input.
It's our house, we're picking tile out. It's really happening.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
In the kitchen, we're gonna have kitchen floors, kitchen backsplashes. Let's start with the floors.
Okay. What about something more like this, but darker, maybe? Because I like how that's sort of marbly,
stone.
like swirly.
Kind of stony,
Yeah.
swirly,
Yeah,
marbly.
that's pretty cool.
Anything with an E at the end of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Except ugly. We can't have
No
that.
ugly.
Yeah.
I envision our kitchen to be this immaculate space that's just, when you walk in, it's like, oh.
Is this not the exact same color as the paint you had?
I kind of like that.
You gotta be joking, right?
It's a cool color.
For our floor, sometimes she can get a little out there and I just want to rein her back
You
in.
know you like my style.
You think I like your style.
I like this one. I'm kind of drawn to this automatically.
I think that's a good color. I think that's a good option.
What
White.
kind of material is that?
These are all porcelain.
I know absolutely nothing about tiles. Should we be getting something different or?
That's okay, neither do I. For kitchens,
Yeah.
porcelain's fine.
Porcelain.
Let's focus on bathrooms.
Okay.
I can do like the disco thing here and
Gold
just like
trim everywhere.
color. No. This one has a combination of stone and glass, so you're kind of getting both.
I like that. That's actually
I mean,
pretty
if
cool.
is it gonna be too much? I mean,
Well, you definitely want to break it up.
because the bathroom's not too big.
Bathroom's
much.
getting bigger.
Okay.
Oh. Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Hey, come here, check this out. When we start opening up a 4-foot passageway from the new dining room into the living room, we discover a problem. I got a little surprise in the wall. Heat flue. There's a heat flue coming down from the basement up and through the roof. That's smack dab in the middle of our opening.
And it looks like it actually goes all the way down.
Yeah. It's all the way down through the floor. While opening up a 4-foot passageway from the dining room into the living room, we found a surprise on the wall. Heat flue. There's a heat flue from the basement up and through the roof. It's right in the middle of my doorway, too.
Yeah.
It's always something, man.
We're gonna have to reroute Chase.
You think so?
Definitely.
In order to reroute the flue, we're gonna have to open up some additional drywall downstairs, which we didn't want to do, and find a new path for that flue to get up and out of the house. Here, take a look. I was opening up this wall to create my pass-through, and I found a flue right in the middle of the wall that ventilates the heater from the basement up through the roof. So I'm gonna have to relocate it, but that's not really the main problem. I have a dining room here, and I have a full-height wall. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right.
Why don't you demolish the whole wall?
You know, I thought about taking the whole wall down, but she really wants to have a formal dining space. But she also wants to have an open floor plan. So, I don't know.
Well, maybe the idea is just to compromise, like everything else.
Maybe we could do maybe a little short wall, maybe a little pony wall. That way, I create the illusion of a formal dining space, but
To
I
get
also
what?
have
What do you say?
a little pony wall, like a short wall.
You are going to build a pony wall. You can even get close to a pony. What are you talking about, a pony wall?
When I was little, my uncle would take me on pony rides, and they would strap me in, and my uncle, trying to be the big spender, would try to show off by giving the guy like a $20 bill, which gave me 100 laps. And I couldn't even survive one lap.
You're scared to death of the ponies.
I'm not scared of ponies, I don't want to ride them.
You don't have to be scared of them.
Leave it up to my mom to bring up scarred memories from childhood.
The idea to have a short wall, or what you say, a pony wall, I think is a very good idea.
So creating kind of an open floor plan, it's really the best of both worlds.
That is a much better solution.
Pony wall's the way to go.
You cry like crazy.
Well, yeah, because I told them to stop. They wouldn't
Come
stop,
on.
they would keep running. We're reframing the door into the master bathroom. Loving the pocket door, space saver. It's gonna give you a much better sight line, and it's really modern. Is it level? Just shim it up. Yeah, that's gonna work so much better. Little zip, zip.
This process has been a long and arduous process, but I'm really proud of the fact that we saved for a long time and skimped on our wedding and had this long search for a house. And I don't know how the remodel is going to turn out, but I know it's going to be great. I'm so happy. I can't wait.
Does that work for you? Yeah. Originally I just had a 4-foot opening here. Look how it opened up the whole space.
I know.
That just makes so much sense now. We made it work.
Yeah, exactly.
You good over there?
Come my way.
There we go. Now I'm starting to see a dining room. If you can, just nail it while I'm doing that.
All right.
This kitchen is going to be completely redone. We're going to put in dark espresso cabinets, white quartz countertops, and stainless steel appliances. How long do you think it's going to take to get this all down? Because I want to get started on the tile.
Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, Rick. Oh, are you kidding me? No, I know. Rick, a sawhorse smashed the tile in my entryway. The problem is, even if I cut this one tile out, we don't have any more of these to replace it. Hey, Alice, it's Juan. If you can check some floor samples, clearances, anything on sale, because I did not budget for this. I mean, whatever you can find at this point. Hey, Mike.
How's the work going?
Well, come check it out.
Wow. So, I mean, this is a huge difference. I mean, you really opened up this place a lot.
Yeah. Let me show you the master bedroom.
Wow.
I've got 14 feet of closet space for Tara, which is what she really wanted.
Right.
And I still got a closet over here for the man. Yeah.
This is cool. From a real estate perspective, opening this up makes the place feel so much more contemporary than it was before. And, I mean, they're getting the formal dining room that they want, which I'm excited about, and I know they're going to be absolutely ecstatic about.
Mike's a tough customer. If he likes it, I know Scott and Tara are going to love it.
This may be one of the best jobs I've seen you do yet.
I wasn't planning on replacing the tile in the entryway. You know, things go wrong on a construction site, and you don't want these things to happen, but I think Scott and Tara are going to be pretty happy it did. I love it. Floor looks great.
I'm installing this cool 3D wall in their dining room. It's and the entire wall. Ooh, this is so fun. It's gonna be the focal point. When they walk into that space, their jaws are gonna drop. This looks so good.
There we go, I like it right there.
Plum?
Yeah, we're good.
Beautiful.
All right, hang on. Oh, that looks so good.
Looks good.
All right, let's get those over there. With new paint on the walls and fireplace, refinishing the hardwood floors, and modern furniture, the living room is going to be the new focal point of the house. And I am not going to miss the green.
It's kind of growing on me.
Well, then you have a problem if you got green growing on you. Countertops, appliances, we're done. If only it were that easy.
This one's kitchen.
What do you got? Where's this go?
Stool for the vanity.
Got it. This is,
I think that one goes here.
wow.
Oh, well,
okay,
look
I
at
get
that.
it now.
It's very much in keeping with the mid-century modern feel of this room.
Not only are we moving in a bunch of new furniture, we're also adding some of their personal items to make this home complete.
You see all those cool pillows right there?
Yeah.
We are gonna hook this couch
Are these
up.
all your pops?
Woo! Look at that. Already looks better.
Quick, they're coming at you.
You asking for it, fool.
Hey.
I'm gonna set it up for a cocktail party.
It's like Christmas morning. It's like, you know, the first day of football season. I mean, I am so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. The apartment's packed. I mean, it's literally like the car is full of junk. We're moving in, whether things are ready to go or not, whether the remodel came out good or not. I mean, we're moving in.
you guys go in and look at it. Juan and I are gonna wait here. I want you to see it by yourself.
Let's
Do
go.
it.
Let's go.
Oh my God. This looks so different. Oh, good to see you. Oh my gosh, hi.
So, Juan and I are gonna wait here. I want you to see it by yourself.
Let's
Do
go.
it.
Let's go.
See it. Oh my God. This looks so different.
Look at these floors. I love them.
Door.
They did a great job.
Yeah. Let's go check
It's
the rest
amazing.
out. Oh my God! What?
Whoa.
Oh my God, this is insane! Beautiful!
Wow.
The cabinets are perfect. The countertop is gorgeous. The light fixture above the island.
This is amazing.
Is so cool. This is like my dream.
Having that much storage space, you can finally get rid of that bookshelf and actually use it for books instead of kitchen appliances.
Thank God.
Look, that wall's gone. You can see into the living room from here. The living room.
Wow. Oh my God.
I love this room.
Wow.
I love this room. Dude, this is totally your style.
Wow. The decor of our house, Alice nailed. It's perfect.
I keep thinking I'm gonna have to go back to the apartment.
I
And
know.
like, you know, so I'm in shock right now.
This is exactly what I wanted. This like means everything.
This is beautiful.
I'm shaking. I'm so happy right now. It's amazing.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Oh, I'm so excited.
It looks like it always should have been a dining room. We were a little nervous about converting a bedroom into a dining room, but the flow and the feel of that is amazing.
Amazing.
They changed.
Ideal.
When we were looking at the design blueprints, I was
Yeah.
still a wall of
I
it.
know. I know.
Juan did that. That's awesome.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh my God. That's your area over there.
This is
I'm
my
there.
part. Here it is.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Holy Nikes. That bathroom is amazing.
I'm more excited for Tara than myself. I always wanted something different for her, and it's gonna be great. I've never had anything like this before. All the apartments, my college apartments are all pieces of junk. Like I can't believe this is our house. There it is.
Oh.
Do you love it?
Wow.
Happy with it?
That was
Lord.
amazing. Loving it, dude.
Oh,
Come on, man.
Lord. Oh,
Thanks for everything, man.
thank you so much.
For us, it was a blast, and I hope you guys love it.
Looking back on this, they listed it at $485. We came in at $400, and I know that you guys were sweating.
I thought you were
$400.
crazy. I did.
We get it for $440, still below the original list price,
Right.
even with the cost of the renovations. I mean, I think we turn this house tomorrow for probably $510,000.
You guys made our dreams come true. Really.
Yeah,
Seriously.
thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Getting this house together, it's our space. I just can't wait to build our lives together in our house.